storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
To watch the video from over here on Nighttime Network, Night and Day Network, excuse me. Shout out to them. Yeah, let's get to it.
About my money. And when I began asking questions about my money, suddenly Lori. My thing is that I've been asking questions about my money. And when I began asking questions about my money, suddenly Lori Schiller has got no response regarding my money. I want my money. This is not fair. And well,
how does she not have her money? I'm not understanding. I don't give a damn how much money I make, how many accountants I hire. I don't even have an accountant, but whatever. I need to always have access to my money. What y'all don't know is with a lot of these people, when they start hiring business managers and these business accountants, and they give them access to their funds, they sign paperwork over to these other people, other corporations that give them more control over their money than them, essentially turning you into a work mule, turning you into a slave that at any time can be iced out of your own shit. And let's also talk about how Wells Fargo, y'all ain't shit, ain't been nothing, and ain't gonna never be nothing. I don't know why there has not been more class action lawsuits against Wells Fargo. I'm trying to figure out how they're able to get away with racism, how they've been stealing and duping folks for the longest. I mean, people are just catching up now, but I've known so many people that have had issues with Wells Fargo. I'll never put my money in there. I had one car loan through them, and that was it.
Wells Fargo has no questions and answers.
Thank you, Shauna.
Regarding my money. This is not fair. And Lori Schiller and Wells Fargo have this guardianship petition about keeping me away from my money. This is not right. And you know this is not fair.
Wendy seemed like she in her right mind to me. I'm just saying, I know she's been painted a certain way in the media, but you guys also have to understand that what you guys see in the media is heavily filtered from the higher ups, which means the media can make anybody look like anything. But she seemed like she in her right mind to me. I'm just saying.
And this guy named Bernie Young, I know for a fact that Bernie Young used my American Express card to hire an attorney to file a petition against me. That was done with my American Express card. Bernie Young, you're no good. And this is not fair at all. You know? And then there's this person,
I don't trust nobody named Bernie. Sorry.
Oh gosh. This a former doctor, okay, had medical information about me that I never even got. It was sent over to Lori Schiller. So I haven't gotten the stuff. I fired the doctor, and again, all I want to know is where is my money? This is not right. And certainly, this is not fair. This is not fair. You know? Wells Fargo.
Once again, people doing things against her will. People breaking all kinds of HIPAA laws. How do you think we knew all of the stuff that's been going on with Wendy thus far? She has had so many leaks in her camp, it's ridiculous. Now, I do got to say this. I ain't the biggest fan of Kevin Hunter. However, it seemed like we didn't know her business like that when Kevin was around. Now, whether he had to choke a few hoes, slang a few interns around, however he had to do it, by hook or crook, fear, whatever. I feel like wasn't no leaks in her camp when he was around. Ever since he been gone, we've been finding out everything. Am I the only one that see that, or am I tripping? True. Kevin standing up for it. That's what I'm saying. Kevin scared everyone. Well, he is a gangster. He is a thug in real life. Even he was calling them out the other day. That's what I'm saying. So was he a horrible husband? Yes. But is he probably the best manager for her to have? Yeah, because she sure wasn't having these issues. Sorry. I'm just telling the truth.
Has used all this stuff to create the guardianship over me. This is not right. And certainly this is not fair. The New York court system is, without evidence, they're being weird to me, this court system. Without evidence.
Wendy's not going to have a lot of evidence because she doesn't even know where to start. You got to understand, when you are a celebrity, when you are working as much as somebody like Wendy is, if you don't take the time to know your business and understand your business, see where all your money is coming in at, see where all your money is going out at. Once you finally figure out you being duped, there are several leaks. She don't know where to start. The majority of your celebrities do not pay their own bills. Everything's on auto draft. They got accounts for this, accounts for that. All right, everybody on their team, their salary, everything comes out automatic, including tax payments. They don't even be taking the time to look at that stuff, right? Because they don't want to deal with it. So when you got to backtrack and figure out what went wrong, when you got to figure out the who, what, when, where, and why, which is what she would need in order to bring these folks to court. Now, this is not to say Wendy is not an intelligent woman, but keep in mind, she is a woman of a certain age. She does have health issues going on. She is doing this all on her own. And now she has to try to prove that people that understand the system has been screwing her. So it's kind of like taking the system to the system and to sue the system. This is a lot. This is actually really sad.
They took all this information and continued with what's going on with me based on what Wells Fargo is doing. This is not fair. This is not fair, you know? And the New York court is treating me like they did in, do you remember Kung Fu Judge case? Do you remember that Kung Fu Judge case? That's not right, and that is not fair. Lori Schiller, Bernie Young, and Wells Fargo. Please let me have access to my money. This is not right. And again,
I wouldn't be asking like that. I'd be like, bitch, where my money at, ho? See, she ain't in good health. Where is your hood cousins at, Wendy? Did you denounce all of them when you got rich and famous? Because I know damn well everybody ain't educated like you and your mammy and pappy. I know they teachers, they this, that. Where is the hood cousins? We all got the hood. Where your hood cousins at? From Jersey, they live on the other side of the tracks. Because you supposed to be able to call them to go show up to Lisa's office, to go show up to Bernie's office, to magically catch them 2-3 in the morning, bust out their kneecap. Where's the hood cousins at? Where's the hood? Where they at? Where they at?
this is not fair. Have a pleasant day. Thank you.
All right, so we can leave that there. So bottom line, Wendy is speaking out. She is letting us know that I'm here. I'm in my right mind. Now, to me, she's not as quick-witted as normal. Okay, so I do feel like she did go through some sort of mental breakdown or some sort of maybe nervous breakdown. But guess what? The woman has worked nonstop the last 30, 40 something years. She lost her marriage. She lost everything. Imagine your life falling apart, right? But then a lot of y'all going to say this is karma because she has gloated at other people's lives falling apart. Do we need to go back and listen to how she dragged Whitney Houston all up and through the streets? Verbally, of course, because Whitney would have tapped that ass. I'm sorry, Wendy, Whitney, and Robin. It could have been Whitney or Robin. They'd have tag teamed you. They'd have tapped your head and then took turns tapping that cat. No shade, Wendy, but your head would have been bruised and your labial lips would have been sucked till they were swollen by the time Robin and Whitney got through with you. And then after that, they'd have told you to get your big ass up and we finna go do a line together. That's just how Whitney was. If you didn't read Robin's book, I don't know what to tell you. Whitney mama was a thug, slapped the shit out of Robin, and they went back to doing what they was doing. So, anyway, to backtrack, to back it up, some of y'all gonna feel like that's karma coming back to bite her in their ass. And so, I want y'all to talk about that when we take calls a little later. When you spend your career talking about people, are you bound to suffer the consequences of that later? Let me know so I can start changing my karma now. I mean, hell, if I just got to get naked on the internet for money, maybe that's a less karmically, maybe that's better karmically. I don't know. Maybe not for my future, but maybe like karmically that's better. But we'll talk about it later. Okay? But Lisa from Wells Fargo, I reached out to you for a statement. You ain't said nothing back. Mm-hmm. And I don't trust none of them employees either. And I still don't trust Norman with them yellow ass teeth. Just saying. Still ain't got them teeth bleached.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's Storm Show.